Okay, so I'm King Kings, and this is getting close to Easter time. And for many religious faiths, it's more of a celebration than Christmas. It's the moment, apparently, when Jesus rose from the dead and ascended into heaven. Now, that suggests that a heaven is a three-dimensional construct, like the Empire State Building. And nothing could be further from the truth. Heaven is a condition of consciousness, so is hell. And most of us who have no sense of the truth or the value of the truth. For instance, most recently in Toronto, we've had a very famous rape case. A man was alleged to have raped a number of women and molested them and was really rude and whatever. And it was a huge, great long trial, and likely hundreds of thousands of dollars this young man had to spend in legal fees to defend himself against women who the judge determined were lying about rape. And no consequence for the ladies involved. None. See, that's not justice. You falsely accuse an individual of a heinous crime like rape. You need to stand behind your assertions and be prepared to have it cost you something in order to do this. I think if that were the case, we'd have far fewer women complaining. 44% of reported rape cases are provably fraudulent, and that's an FBI statistic. So you're all a bunch of fucking liars. Do you understand this? These are just the ones that are caught. I'm sure there's a few that slide under the bar without being noticed. So there's a lot of lies happening, and the thing is, Jesus' ascension into heaven was not a physical phenomenon. There are dimensions of reality that when you lie, you lose sight of. Understand? Lying costs you your intuition and your grip on truth, any truth. And so truth becomes dispensable. It's a kind of, what do you call, an unnecessary attribute in life. I mean, what really matters is the result that I produce myself. I don't care whether it's lies that gets it for me or theft outright. It's just that women aren't really all that great at robbing banks, so they complain about rape, and the police are more than willing to prosecute anything that even looks like it'll get their name in front of their bosses. So they fabricate evidence routinely. I've got a newspaper here that judges cannot in any kind of remote conscience whatsoever believe. And these are police. And they're about as credible as women these days. Understand? These women got their name in the paper, which is, I think, what they wanted, and some notoriety at the expense of a young guy who may have liked, rough sex or whatever, but these women were not with him for an Easter egg hunt. Can we say this? And whether he was a disappointing lay or not is of no consequence. Understand? We have taught women that it's okay to lie as long as you're bugger fucking somebody. Understand? Some man could wind up marrying that. Understand? Like, it would make me ill think I'm humping a lying, thieving slut, which is what all the women who press charges against this man are, in our view. Nothing more. The mental capacity of bugs. Bed bug. Yeah, why not? Just examine the mental attributes of the bed bug. He hides close to where the blood is, but not right on the spot. And hopefully you can't find where they're nesting. So you hide and wait till you're asleep. Freeze the spot they're going to poke you and suck your blood and leave you no benefit other than an itch. This is what women have become. It was bad enough that lawyers and bankers and politicians behave like this. But to find out half the women that are stumbling about this globe behave like this as well is real sad for a king to have to look at. Real sad. And so, until these women apologize to Mr. Ghomeshi, they're going to stay right in the hell that they've created for themselves. You wonder why women don't come much? Their sex lives are really the shits. It's not the fault of men entirely, girls. You know, lying will fuck up your sex life. Better than a limp dick, believe me. So, I kind of counted on females' help. This is the last day, incidentally, and you're part of it. You've got a front row seat, whether you like it or not. And what's at stake is a return to paradise. And if you want to lie and steal and cheat, you stay where you are. And I don't know how many of you are thrilled about the condition of your current emotional life, your current sex life, your current intellectual life, but let me tell you that nothing's going to change until you do. For me to lie to you would cost me my throne and my relationship with God and the memory of our Queen. It's not worth it for me to entertain the idea of misguiding you. Not even once. So trust me when I speak. Lying costs you orgasms, ladies. And believe me, you are capable of coming like you've got no idea. None. 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 Doesn't matter how much you can pleasure yourself, what kind of Sybian machines you buy, you're left empty and hollow and aching for fulfillment, and you don't know where to find it. And it's right inside of you. So, I suggest you prosecute the King's Bar and do it as fast as your little cunt can carry you. Thanks for listening, King of Kings. The day before Good Friday.